It's how you come back from defeat and defiance. You're a two-time heavyweight champion of the world. Please tell us how you're feeling right now. Okay. First of all, I want to thank God. I want to say Bismillah. And then, next, I want to say, man, the first time was so nice, I had to do it twice.
Yo. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. It's Boxing Gist here. Let's talk boxing. Let's gist about boxing. Let's talk about what's good in boxing. Well, I was strolling through my news. What did I see? Tyson Fury is scared of Dillian Whyte. That rumor had been floating around. You know where that came from. It came from Dillian himself, but he didn't really say Fury is scared of him. He said a couple of years ago he trained with Tyson Fury, put him down a couple of times. You get me? That was his interview in Sky Sports. Then Johnny Nelson pointed something out. You get me? What Nelson pointed out was, if Tyson Fury is talking wet, whenever he's talking wet, he talks wet about AJ, talks wet about Wilder, talks wet about just anybody. But when it comes to Dillian Whyte, it's kind of like respectful. So people are like reading into that and saying, boom now, Fury is scared of Whyte. Just my view. What I think is, I won't say Fury is scared of him. I think Dillian Whyte is a real guy. For real, that guy is a real guy. He's a G. Trust. I know a couple of man them that knows him. It's what you see on telly, the way he talks on telly. That's the way he talks to you if you're out of line. He is not somebody pretending. So to me, I think because Fury spent time with him, he gets to know him and it's looking like, this guy there, man, he's a real guy. So because if you look at Tyson Fury, he's sort of guy, he's a real guy. He's real. He's for real. He doesn't pretend. If you look at Wilder do put on an act. Like AJ do pretend. When I say AJ do pretend is, Tyson Fury knows him. He knows AJ is a bad man. AJ is a bad guy. But AJ tries to be politically correct because of his position. Olympic gold medalist, world heavyweight champion, unified, got a couple of belts. You don't know him for talking wet, but he's a road man. People, they know him. You know anyway, you can't be selling weed when you are young and not be a bado. So Fury knows he's just pretending. All he's trying to be a nice guy, politically correct man. So Fury talks wet about him. And Wilder's one, back in the days, it wasn't like that. All of a sudden, the LDBC came, for the past 2 years, Wilder turned something else. So Fury will talk wet about you still. But why? I think Whyte has been like that for time. Fury is trained with him, he knows him. Fury knows Wilder, he would have trained with him before, back in the days of Klitschko time. He trained with AJ, so he knows what they are all about. But when you come on TV and your attitude change, you get me? So Tyson Fury might not respect you in that time. And again, some people say, he called out Dillian Whyte before when he fought, after he fought Wilder. He said, if the WBC silver belt was on the line, he will fight Dillian Whyte. Then the WBC put down the line. Tyson Fury didn't. But the thing is, if you know Fury, that's the sort of guy he talks a lot. You never know what he will do. But the thing is, what's the point of fighting Dillian Whyte? He just fought Deontay Wilder. That performance, everybody knows it deserves a rematch. You get me? That performance deserves a rematch because we all said, most connoisseurs said, Fury won. You get me? So now they're saying there should be a rematch. Why should they have to fight Dillian Whyte when there's an easier opponent there? It don't make sense. It's only Wilder that needs to polish himself up. And what did he do? He recycled his opponent. He fought 42, 43, let's just say 43 years old Luis Ortiz. But we know my man is nearly 50. And again, Dillian Whyte hasn't got anything Tyson Fury won. You get me? But if Fury beats Wilder the third time, and let's say it happens to be AJ, which I think is a 50-55, it could go either way, then we talk of Dillian, he will fight Whyte. To me, Tyson Fury is not scared of Dillian Whyte, and Dillian Whyte knows that. But for Dillian Whyte saying he's put Tyson Fury down a couple of times in training, I do believe that Tyson Fury didn't refute it. He never said, oh, he didn't, or he did. But at the end of the day, he's sparring. Trust me, bad things happen in sparring. You know, you can't fight somebody, you can't spar with somebody 100 times, spar 100 rounds, and expect to win that 100 rounds. It's not possible. At least that guy will win 10 rounds out of 100, even if he's a shit fighter. You get me? So that's how it goes. And back in the days, Dillian Whyte was light in his feet, he was light on his leg before he got that drug ban for 2 years. Because then time he moves. Even if you watch his first fight with AJ, I don't know if he's still on YouTube, but you can check it. He can move, he's like light on his feet. But all of a sudden it's like he's put on some weight. To me, I think he needs to improve on his cardio, for real. But Dillian Whyte is a man's man. Trust me, he worked through fire to get in the position he is, from nothing to something. I salute that G, real guy. Subscribe, like, and share. Boxing Gist here.